He thought it was just another day on Capitol Hill, another routine hearing where he could cruise through with a few rehearsed lines and a smile. But by the time it was over, Kash Patel wasn't just cornered, he was cracked wide open, under the bright, unrelenting scrutiny of Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, whose calm precision turned a dull proceeding into a moment of political reckoning that rocked the nation. The hearing was set for 9 a.m. sharp inside room 2141 of the Rayburn House Office Building in Washington, D.C. It was a drizzly Wednesday, the kind of gray morning that blanketed the city in monotony. Staffers marched briskly through corridors, gripping coffee and folders, while journalists hovered behind velvet ropes, murmuring into their earpieces, unaware that history was about to unfold. Inside, members of the committee filed in with faces of tired routine. Among them was Representative Jasmine Crockett. She moved quietly, scanning her notes, accompanied by her aide Brenda Moreno. With meticulous preparation and an icy calm, Jasmine took her seat without a word, her presence marked not by volume, but by the gravity in her gaze. Across the room, Kash Patel sat at the witness table. He looked confident. Tailored suit, bold tie, a smirk dancing at the edges of his mouth as he chatted with his attorney. He exuded the air of a man who believed he was in control. Chairman Dupont gavelled the session into order and began outlining the day's agenda. On paper, it was mundane. Patel's testimony was to clarify inconsistencies from a prior intelligence review. Nothing earth-shattering. But Jasmine Crockett had other plans. The first 30 minutes of the hearing ticked by in dull rhythm. Patel answered routine questions in clipped, careful tones. Everything seemed predictably until Jasmine adjusted her microphone and the atmosphere shifted. Mr. Patel, she began evenly, in your last appearance before this committee, you testified that you had no written communication with Mr. Devlin regarding the March 14th briefing. Correct? Patel glanced sideways, perhaps sensing the trap too late. That's correct, he nodded. To the best of my recollection. Without looking up, Jasmine reached into her folder and produced a sheet of paper. I am entering into the record a memo dated March 13th. She said. It's from your personal email to Mr. Devlin's private account and refers to the March 14th briefing in precise detail. A hush swept through the room. Even the sound of a chair shifting felt loud. Patel blinked. That's not possible, he replied. That must be misattributed. Jasmine calmly read the email, line by line. It was damning, a time-stamped, signed, and copied to 2 staffers. His signature sat at the bottom. Chairman Dupont asked for clarification. Patel leaned in, stumbling through his response. He tried to reframe, redirect, but the rhythm was gone. His composure was cracking. Jasmine didn't raise her voice. She didn't have to. Her words sliced with surgical precision. Behind her, Brenda Moreno kept her gaze locked on Patel's lawyer, who was now visibly uncomfortable. Then came another bombshell. Brenda handed Jasmine a color-printed document. This is a screenshot of your encrypted text exchange with Mr. Devlin, she said, lifting the paper. The day after the memo, you wrote, that memo's locked clean and off the radar, just like we said? Would you care to explain that? Patel laughed nervously. Screenshots. Seriously? Do you dispute the content? Jasmine asked, unmoved. No, I'm saying this is being spun into a political circus. That exchange was informal. It was about a federal intelligence briefing, not a coffee order, Jasmine replied. Now, even distracted committee members were fully tuned in. Chairman Dupont leaned forward, glasses low on his nose. Mr. Patel, he said sternly, you may answer the question or invoke your Fifth Amendment rights. But be advised, this committee takes perjury very seriously. That word perjury hung in the air like thunder. There's no perjury, Patel snapped. This is a smear campaign. You're here because the facts don't add up, Jasmine said. And Americans deserve clarity. A silent squeeze on Patel's arm from his lawyer halted the spiral. Brenda handed over yet another document. Jasmine, as calm as ever, kept the pressure on. Let's move to your comments about the memo being a draft. You said it didn't go anywhere. But Mr. Devlin replied, understood. I'll make sure the committee never sees this version. Patel looked to his lawyer for help but received none. That's a misinterpretation, he muttered. Intent is debated by juries, Jasmine said. We're asking what happened. He fumbled. This is all taken out of context. Then provide the context, Jasmine countered. You keep saying it's missing, but you've yet to explain a single thing. The hearing was live-streamed across major networks. TikTok clips showed Patel sweating. Twitter hashtags surged. #Crockett grills Patel trended within minutes. Chairman Dupont called for a recess. Patel sprang from his seat, ripping off his mic and storming into a side room. The cameras caught every flinch, every twitch of panic. Inside the consultation room, aides overheard Patel shouting, "How did she even get that memo?" It was buried. His attorney stayed silent. "This came from someone close," Patel growled, scrolling through a server log. "Devlin?" Did he flip? Back in the hearing room,